Let's see. Hopefully we'll be back in a second here. 1 second. All right. Are we back? I think we're back. It says I'm live. It says you're live, but never says for how long. But I am. You are. You know. We are. We are back up though. I hope. I'm going to hope so. But hey, Necro, how's it going? You hear Nair is the way to go if you get the technique down. Or waxing. The void within my soul. Yeah. You are all hearing me, right? You're getting this? Okay, good. Hearing me, seeing me, everything? Okay, cool, cool, cool. Alright, next step is going to be, will the game not make everything crash again now when I try to capture it? That's the question. Alright, we try this again. We try again. Alright. Can we do a game capture? Too much leg, though? Am I showing too much leg? I feel like I can't be showing any leg with the VRM model. Let's see. Yep. Hey, look at that. We have a game, I think. We hopefully have a game. But yeah, I don't think I can be showing any leg with the VRM model here. Magic Mirror doesn't give me legs. A little behind the scenes for you. All right, let's take a look at the game. Why don't we, huh? If everything wants to cooperate. Or starts to. We'll use a mouse here. Ah, you want to jingle, Necro? Okay. You may have a jingle. Gotta have the jingles, yeah. All right. We'll do a mousey keyboard. 35 years have passed since Jer defeated the Warlock Lord in the caverns beneath the living castle Shadowgate. I hope everybody knows their Shadowgate lore. I don't. For many summers, the land of Cal Torlin prospered, and the events at Shadowgate began slipping from memory. But evil is stirring, scheming to bring the world to ruin. Gwenthanel, the shining jewel of Cal Torlin, has lost its king. Unrest and civil war have swept the land, or something like that. Amid the madness, a poor fenling has been cast into a dreary dungeon at the mercy of murderous prison guards. But this is just the beginning of a journey that will push him to the edge of destruction and beyond. Well, this is a sequel to the NES game Shadowgate Necro, done in a very retro kind of style. So it's supposed to be reminiscent of NES, I suppose. How's the sound and everything, by the way? This is like hobbits and elves and the like. You know, I'm not sure. I don't know that much about Shadowgate, to be honest. I know it's supposed to be quite hard and death is frequent. That's about all I know. You're a carefree fenling named Del Thornborough, who has the knack for accidentally acquiring things. Oh. I do love rogues. If you've been accused, unjustly in your mind, of stealing a small trinket from the hands of the Duchess of Threhelm. The Duke didn't seem to understand that you were merely safekeeping the bauble for the Duchess, of course, against the riffraff and lowlifes that are commonly found in the capital city of Gwynthondel. Gwynthondel? Unceremoniously dumped in this dark cell, you wonder at your fate and at the horrible luck that deprived you of a fair trial. Yeah. Hoarse from shouting and bored beyond the limits of even the most tolerant fenling, you realize you might as well focus on escaping. Might as well. Alright, we have some flint and we have a farthing. Let's look at the... What do I want to use this on? I mean, I just want to look at it at the moment. I would like to look at the... Okay, there we go. I accidentally clicked use. Hey, Gub. How you doing? Small piece of flint, the kind that's used to start fires. Look at the farthing. One piece of fenling currency. They didn't even think it was worth taking from you when they threw you in jail. Let's see. The sturdy door looks to be a formidable barrier. You should know because you kicked at it for a good 5 minutes after they threw you in here. These are sturdy iron chains designed to hold the strongest human in place without fail. Luckily, they were not designed to hold fenlings, and you easily escaped moments after being locked up. Looking the dry straw over, you decide against lying down upon it. The straw is fit for nothing less than kindling or for a bonfire. Oh, we do have flint. Perhaps we should start a fire, but I don't know if that's a good idea. This dark and damp cell confirms your belief that this is the most inhospitable dungeon in which you've been incarcerated. I assume we've been incarcerated in many. Okay, I mean, we gotta, right? We gotta, right? This is probably a bad idea. With great expertise, you strike the flint against the straw, creating a small shower of sparks. Despite your effort, none take hold and a flame does not yet appear. Huh. I mean, it sounded quite like it wanted to, though. But now it looks different. You strike the flint, creating another shower of sparks that land upon the straw. It does look like it's having an effect. You jump with glee as the straw starts to burn. Cool. One more. There we go. That's a little smoke inhalation, exactly. This is probably a bad idea. Smelling the smoke, the guard comes rushing to the cell. You hear keys jangling as he releases the lock and pulls the door open. Surprisingly quick for such a heavy man, the jailer rushes forward and grabs you by the neck. You'll not be playing any more of your silly games, says the jailer as he begins to choke you. As his hands tighten and the world begins to fade, you wonder if the guy knows he has bad breath. I kind of assumed, right? Like, it seemed like I've heard this game is kind of unfair with these kind of things, so it felt like starting a fire was probably gonna end in like something bad for us. The adventure continues, but not for you. Well. There was a Shadowgate sequel from the 90s on the TurboGrafx that was also called Beyond Shadowgate. It was made by a different dev and played nothing like the original. Interesting. Why go to Shadowgate when you go beyond it? Exactly. Can't we all just get beyond Shadowgate? Nothing like Monkey Island. I don't know. It seems a little like Monkey Island. Although I've actually never played the Monkey Islands. Would you believe it? Alright, so maybe we don't... So let's not do that for now. Judging by the scrape marks, you guess that this bench is not bolted to the floor. Good to know. Okay, well we... Unable to move it, okay. Okay. More like Grim Fandango? Okay, good to know. Alright, nice. There's a grate here. This dark and damp cell confirms your belief that this is the most inhospitable dungeon. Okay, we did look at that. You suppose we can open the grate? It will not open. No, we cannot. Can't wait for the hot rod hearse. I assume we cannot open the door. The hulking figure of the guard approaches the door. Quiet if you know what's best. Else I'll come in there and teach ye some manners. A maniacal chuckle follows the proclamation, lending credence to his threat. Okay, well. Hulking figure of the guard approaches the door. Okay, it says the same thing. Okay, alright, okay, alright. Okay. We also have a farthing. Thank you, King. We can't open the grate. We can't move the bench. We can't open the door. Is there anything else to look at? Stark and damp cell confirms your belief. Yeah, okay. Can we... So we can't move that. Can we... I don't know. Something with that? We can't move that there. So that's actually saying that we are trying to move, not we're moving the thing. Okay. Can't open the door. Can't open the grate. No. Can't open that. Can't open that. Can't open that. Definitely can't open the door. Can we take the straw? No. We definitely cannot take that. Can we use any of this? What you expected did not happen. You know what? I had no expectations, so there. I appreciate that. Nothing happened. What you expected it. Oh, hello. Okay, so that did work. Grunting with some effort, you push the heavy bench across the cell until it rests against the front of the door. Okay. I needed to use the bench to move it. I needed to move the bench. Okay. I do feel like just starting the fire is probably still a bad idea, but I don't have anything else to go on at the moment. So let's try starting the fire again, I guess. Hey, chicken. Is he gonna trip? Smelling the smoke, the guard comes rushing to the cell. You hear keys jangling as he releases the lock and pulls the door open. Yes! Alright, excellent. In his haste to rip your head from your shoulders, he fails to notice the bench. Excellent, okay. Can't help but smile at the astonished look on his face before he takes a rather ungraceful dive. Excellent. And drops his keyring in the process. Oh, well, we will definitely be taking those. You pick up the jailer's keys, and let's get the hell out of here. You lively jump over the bench as you exit the cell. Realizing you are still in a dungeon, you stifle your excitement and keep your eyes open for danger. Knowing that the door to your cell is still open, you wonder if that guard could still be a threat. Can I lock him in there now? I have the keys. Oh, uh-oh. How'd the maid work go, chick? He did wonderfully, King. Giant hand lifting your body high into the air. You'll pay for your trickery. He bellows as he slams your head against the wall and drops you to the ground. You feel your body lifted into the air a second time as you mercifully pass out into oblivion. Okay, so don't do that. So don't do that. Oh, okay, they're going to start us right here, though. Excellent. Okay. All right. Don't go back. Don't go back and just try to lock that door. Guard will kick our ass. Okay. All right. Okay. Even standing on your toes, you can't see out the window. That's a mood. Bleak dungeon corridor reminds you of threats that you're still in. Okay. You hear the sound of movement echoing in the distance. Okay. Fate was a perfect gentleman and sat quietly. Can I just move myself? What does that do? Your feet will not take you there. Oh. Okay, that was the door, apparently. Is that okay? All right. Do I need to close? No. Hey Luna, how you doing? Man, Siribot did something I didn't even notice. Just needed to see what was going on. Aw, you're sweet, Luna. Thank you, Tigress. Emma Tigress. Yeah, we've died about 4 times already, and I'm just out of the first room. So, little do you know, cleaning is just 2 steps, and one of them is repeat. Yeah. You're not wrong. So movement echoing in the distance. No. Okay. If I move literally anywhere, but that doesn't appear to be the jail, the cell door. How do I close? How do I not immediately die then? Yeah. Okay. Can't seem to move anywhere. How then does one escape? Use jailer keys on where's how does one Try not to tell me what to do. Our openings. Yeah, but either one I click on, it appears like the second I click on it, I'm like useless here. Does not work. Okay, I had to close it that way. I had to go close and then the thing there. Okay, quickly close the cell door and smile as you hear the lock slide into place. Okay. That takes care of that brute, you think? Alright. An ephemeral creature appears before you. It speaks. Tee-hee, look at you, Del. What an interesting thing you are. I foresaw you rotting in that cell forever. And yet, here you are, defying your fate. Listen, this could be such fun. I believe our journeys follow a similar path. So I will join you for now. Much danger lies ahead, and I will give you advice, should it please me. Yeah, I'm sure the rest will be a cakewalk. Yeah, exactly. That's got to be the hardest puzzle in the entire game, right? You do your after-work nap, and we'll check in when you wake up, see if if I got further. Alright, I'll get you later, Spy. Enjoy your nap. I'm watching the Napoleon movie, and it's not going well. Hey, Bailey. How you doing? How's the cute fops? Adventure awaits, and I find this dungeon quite tiresome, so let's go. Oh, I beat you to it, game. I beat you to that joke. The Steam achievement said, you know, hey, listen. Stay out of sight of the guards. Follow their patrol, but remain far behind. It's good advice. It's not bad advice, I gotta say. Alright. Well, let's see. Received no reply. No, I meant move. Okay. With a shudder, you imagine what the jailer would like to do to you after he wakes up. You decide against returning to your cell. Fine. Moving along. Uh-oh. I don't like the look of that. A hulking beast, a minotaur, by the look of the horns, patrols the hallway here. Mere feet in front of you. Don't like that. Maybe we should speak to him. Should we talk to him? Maybe he's friendly. With a look of pure hatred, the Minotaur hefts his axe and emits a snarl filled with rage. The glint of the blade flashes before your eyes as he neatly separates your head from your shoulders. He's not friendly, as it turns out. With your demise, the land of Kaltorin fell to ruin. No pressure or anything. Alright, let's see here. Well, this rusted iron grill is securely fastened into place. The putrid smell it emits immediately tells you what it's commonly used for. Disposing of your Taco Bell, as it were. As you investigate the locked cell door, you notice it is stained. Your stomach gives a lurch, hoping the stain is not what you think it is. I mean, we probably should take a look, right? With a satisfying click, the bolt inside the lock releases. The hinges groan as the door slowly opens. A dried stain on the floor around the skeleton matches that of the door. You wonder who this person was that suffered such a horrible fate. Looks like he's got something here. A leather strap. Alright. You remove the remains of the strap from the skeleton. Uh-oh. The ominous sound of steps can only be the Minotaur approaching. You decide stealth is your only chance for survival. As your mind races, your new friend pipes up. Tee-hee, the eyes of the Reaper are upon you. Such fun. You have mere seconds before death takes you. Hide, or you'll die. How do I, where do I... No, not, no. No. Without warning, the hulking figure of the Minotaur appears in front of you, crushing the skeleton under its weight. Before you can utter a sound, an axe tears your body asunder. Mercifully, your death took but a heartbeat. Map orientation is usually top of the map. It is what is your field of view. That is shown at the bottom of the map is what is behind your view. Okay. Alright, okay, alright, okay, cool, 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 alright, I guess we'll just book it? Do we just book it? We do not just book it. Okay, but just booking it is not the answer either, okay. Okay, can we close the door? Can we close the door? Okay. The door shuts moments before the hideous face of the Minotaur appears beyond the bars. He catches the faintest trace of your scent and stands firm just outside of the doorway. You hear the heavy thud of footsteps echo in the distance as the Minotaur gives up and continues his patrol. Okay. You survived again. Remember this, Del. You must act quickly when you sense the Reaper's gaze, or you will surely perish. Noted. Noted. Okay. I don't suppose there's anything else to look at in here. Dry stain on the floor around the skeleton. Yep, matches the door. The grate. Yeah, smell of iron and rot assaults your nostrils as you feel a terrible sensation as you gaze upon a rotting corpse. The solid wooden door is closed. Alright. Well. Alright. Oh, no, I meant move. Alright, let's use the keys on this door. Oh, it looks like it's barred, actually. Okay, so we can't get in there. Oh yeah, there's no marker here for it anyway. Okay. There's a torch here. Flickering light from the torch momentarily mesmerizes you. You're not tall enough to remove the torch from its holder. You don't feel like you need it anyway. Hey, Cyrus. You know, but what if I want it, though? A fancy leather strap from a fancy outfit. It is sturdy with a small divot. Okay, but what if I want it? What if I want the torch? Okay, fine. Alright, the Minotaur again. Let's open this door. Oh. There we go. Oh. I just forget I gotta keep clicking back off of... Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Minotaur continues his patrol, stopping just outside the cell. You hear his breath beyond the door, sending chills through your body. Closed door. Minotaur continues his patrol. You are safe for now. Hello, friend. Let's take a look at him. Keep a wary eye on the filthy prisoner, hoping that he won't touch you and give you some disease. That seems rude. Who are you, Fenling? That matters not. I'm Edward of the King's Guard, master of the Artillery Division. Moons ago, we were escorting the king to the southern docks when we were ambushed by assassins. While many soldiers of the guard were killed, a few of us were imprisoned here to rot. The smells of this dungeon are of Gwyntanel, which tells me that friend has turned foe. I know nothing else, but I may be able to help you. Ye have no hope in combat against the Minotaur. Perhaps ye can use this rope to build a ranged weapon, find a cradle, and a small projectile. I mean, I have a farthing. What do you... So you got some rope there you're handing me, buddy? Prisoner extends his hand weakly, holding out a length of rope. I mean, thanks. I'll take it. You lean forward and extend your fingers far to grab the rope. Trying to keep as far away from the malodorous, the bad-smelling prisoner as possible. Malodorous. Good luck, Fenling. I sense ye need it more than me. I mean, probably. I'm just a little guy. Pungent odor. Yeah. Okay. But the unfortunate prisoner has been here a long time, sure. It doesn't look like there's anything else in here that it wants me to do. Should I hit him? Should I hit him? It only hurt your hand. Wow. Damn. Alright, this also looks like it's barred. Yeah, and there's nothing there. Okay. Alright, we once again have the Minotaur. So let's use the jailer keys. What do I want to use it on? The door, silly. With a smile, you gently turn the key in the lock, releasing the mechanism. We need to open the door. Oh, again, we need to click move. Okay, yeah. The Minotaur continues his patrol, stopping just outside your cell. Yep. You hear his breath beyond the door, sending chills through your body. Yep. We close the door. Minotaur continues his patrol. You are safe for now. Sure. Alright. Hello? Staring at the unfortunate man, you can't help but think about your uncle's cousin's nephew, who was thrown into a dungeon much like this one. He stayed there for 3 days before realizing that the guards didn't lock the door. In this case, however, the sturdy manacles set about his ankle tells a different story. Good, nice story, bro. Hi. Listen, Fenling, go quickly from here, lest ye both be killed. Escape this dungeon. Tell the people that Joshua, the king's counsel, is unjustly imprisoned. Uncle's cousin's nephew's former roommate, exactly. It has been ages since our party was assaulted and the king captured. They intend us to die here, but I refuse. I assume we're going to find like someone that like was the cellmate of our uncle's cousin's nephew, right? And then that person will be our uncle's cousin's nephew's former roommate, right? I'm guessing they're setting up that joke, right? If they don't, then this is a missed opportunity for like a clever joke there. I pried this stone from the wall, but these forsaken manacles cannot be broken. Take it, find a way out, and free us from this pit. I mean, sure. Thanks, buddy. Take the hard circular stone from the prisoner's hand. Alright, let's see. Like, we've got a rope. I mean, we have a leather strap and a stone. Like, from that, theoretically, we could probably, like, make a sling, right? Like, that seems like enough. Alright, let's see. Use leather strap. What do I want to use this on? Use it with the rope. There we go. We did make... Alright. That's what it wanted. Okay. We have a sling. You're not sure if you should feel mischievous or heroic at the moment. Alright. And then use the sling. I use this on the stone. There we go. We have a loaded sling. Now we've got something useful. Time to find a target. Alright. Now, it did suggest that we use it on the Minotaur. I worry that, you know, just smacking a Minotaur with a rock isn't going to do it, but we'll try it. I see no Minotaur right now. Let's see. These manacles were probably used to hold some poor wretch awaiting their execution. For the time being, they are unoccupied. Good to know. Gotta test your weapon out on yourself first, you know. You know what? You know what? You know what? You know what? You got a point there. Okay, we are not allowed. We're not allowed to use it on ourselves. Okay. But I appreciated the idea enough that I had to try. You're totally right. We had to try. Drains away the refuse of the dungeons. The flames dance softly atop the torch. Then the cell, you hear a growl and then a loud thud as something hurls itself against the inside of the door. You now have a good idea of why the door is heavily barred and permanently sealed. Fair enough. Oh, hello. Use this on. With the sling in your hand, you prepare to ambush the beast. Unfortunately, he sees you and leaps from his post. Use it. 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 As soon as you start twirling the sling, you feel a magical influence take over your body. Death to the Philistine, you cry as you release the stone. With a sharp crack, the stone connects with the Minotaur's forehead, toppling him instantly. Elated, you resolve to never admit the shot was sheer luck, or explain why you randomly called a 7-foot half-man, half-bull a Philistine. I mean, presumably this world does not have the Christian Bible, so yeah, that's, you know. Reach for the axe to finish off the Minotaur. Despite pulling with all of your might, you fail to even budge the weapon. You decide to escape quickly before the beast awakens. That's fair. I mean, to be fair, the you know, the Bible is the most quoted book in all of literature. What do you want to use this on? Alright, with a smooth turn of your wrist, unlock the cell door. I see nothing. Raise men just enough for you to fit your fingers underneath. Unfortunately, it is too heavy to lift with your hands alone. Okay, we need something. Notice that a thick layer of dust seems to be resting on everything within this cell. It's obvious that this particular room hasn't been used for a very long time. That reference is a callback to Shadowgate? Which reference? Yeah, also, yeah, more religion. You hear moans floating through the dungeon halls. Okay. Door is made of 9 indestructible wood from the Torlin forest. It is also locked. Well, because yeah, if you're referring to the Philistine reference, that's, you know, I mean, they might have referenced that in an earlier game, but obviously that's, you know, that's from the Bible. Like, after fumbling with the keys for an embarrassing amount of time, you are relieved to hear the lock slide open. Quoted in the original game. Yeah, I mean, it's, you know, yeah, that's obviously, you know, David and Goliath. Like, the item is used. All right. All right, let's check that out. No. Oh, hello, friend. In context, it was used in a similar situation. Yeah, you know, it's a callback, I'd say. All right. Hello, friend. The regal bearing of this man is not diminished by his unkept appearance. Wow. What's this? The upper part of the bone is sturdy and broad enough for you to hold with 2 hands. Well, that might be what we need. It appears that rats have gnawed the bottom half to a point. Okay, okay. I'm just gonna take this. You lift the tibia bone from the floor. All right. Now I'm going to look at you. We looked at you already. Let's speak to you. The weary prisoner looks up at you. A glimmer of hope fills his eyes. He says, I know not who you art, little one, but I have no choice but to trust thee. Know that I am King Arond, Lord of Cal Torlin, warder of the southern seas, and still do I live. Listen carefully, my wayward friend. Fiends have usurped my castle, imprisoned me and my loyal confidants within this dungeon for reasons unknown. Without the royal seal, the claim to the throne cannot be legitimate, and another ruler may come to occupy my lands. Suddenly you hear the jailer, whom you gallantly knocked out, thank you very much, start yelling at the top of his lungs. The king looks alarmed, his speech quickening. Take this. He rips the emblem from his sleeve and hands it to you. Find the barkeeper. He and others I trust will recognize my crest. They will show you the way to my castle. Outside the cell, the jailer continues to bellow. The royal seal is obscured by sorcery. There is a scroll containing the disenchantment spell behind a loose stone in the castle stair. Seek the hidden way from my chamber, and say to thyself the words from the scroll. Quickly now, ye must leave before the guard returns. Okay. Alright. Well, stab him. Whoever the poor soul that this belonged to is was getting enough calcium. This is hard as steel. Death to tyrants. Nothing happened. No. Nothing happened, as it turns out. Alright, is there anything else in here? Probably not, but I'm assuming we can use the bone to pry open the grate that seemed to be suggesting we needed something long and hard. Cell stinks just as bad as the others you visited in your short time here. Okay, alright. The opening leads into the dungeon hall, yes. Alright, alright. To be on the safe side, yeah. Just to be on the safe side here. You wedge the bone under the bent grate and push down with all your might. Something gives way and the grate flies open just as the bone snaps apart. Ah, my sharp bone. Alright, he did say something about under, like, the staircase, right? And it looked like there was a staircase out here, right? Your heart leaps with excitement as you see stairs ascending out of this accursed dungeon. He said something about, like, under a stone right in here, right? Open didn't work, use didn't work. Alright, let's... Alright, look at the stairs. Stairwell connects to the castle Gwynenthal with the dungeon below. Connects with you're jumping from the step, you still can't reach the torch. Open. No. Alright, well I want to go down that grate, right? I feel like that's the more interesting way to go, right? And I'm not seeing anything under, so it might not be this staircase, I don't know. Can save at any time. Good to know. I assume that's what this little save icon is. Yeah, let's save. Alright. Alright. Let's go down the grate. Fearlessly, you jump down into the drain, thinking that it can't be any worse than an enraged minotaur. Fair. You fall an indeterminable distance before hitting cold water. Gasping for air, you bob to the surface of a subterranean river. A moment later, you wash ashore, shivering and coughing. You pick yourself up and continue your damp but daring escape. Cool. You can see a passageway carved out of the rock. At the end, a bucket rests in a pool of water. Cool. A dim glow illuminates this passageway. can see a passageway carved out of a rock. At the end, a bucket. Okay, so... Alright. Well, let's go the way of where there's some light. This damp and dreary cavern is aglow with light reflected off the water's surface. A waterfall feeds the powerful river behind you. Okay. You hear scratching and scuffling sounds coming from beyond the passageway. I don't love that. Uh-oh. Hi. You have absolutely no idea what this creature is, but it appears to be some sort of mutation straight out of one of your grandfather's famous tales. He looks friend-shaped. Yeah, exactly. How you doing, Dr. Dreams? You vow to take his stories a little more seriously from now on. This is probably a reference to one of the other games that I've not played. I'm going to look at you. Large horde of gleaming silver farthings that any thief would be willing to kill for. Well, I am a thief. I'm hanging in. I'm hanging in. We're managing. We're getting through it. We're doing what we can. The beast looks up at you, making you feel decidedly uncomfortable. You can smell the farthing in your pocket. It surely wants to add it to its collection. Even if it has to rip you apart to get it. We're gonna leave. Okay, bye. Oh, it's chasing me. Against your better judgment, you plunge headlong into the river. Deep waters, drowned in the water. Circumstances happen much the way you expect as the fast-moving water whisks you away down the tunnel. You are tumbled and bounced against the rough rock walls until you lose consciousness and drown in the swirling waters. Well, that happened. That certainly happened. So, let's not talk to the guy. Navi friend. For some reason, you don't know how to swim. Not my problem, but you'll need to improvise a way across without a bridge. Okay. Okay. You have nothing to say about this. This is not interesting to you? What do you think would happen if we gave him the farthing? Beast looks up at you, making you feel decidedly uncomfortable. You can smell the... Okay. Nope. That did not go great. That did not go well. With a quick lunge, the hulking beast attacks you, ripping out a good-sized portion of your neck. The beast claims its prize, a shiny new fenling farthing, plucked straight from the cold dead hand of a genuine fenling. It's a sad thing that your adventures have ended here. Yeah, my understanding is that this is how this game goes. You just die a lot. So... use the farthing and toss it in the river. That's not a bad idea. That's not a terrible idea. That might be the intended way to do this. It would get rid of them, right? We can definitely try that. It's like he definitely wants that farthing bad enough. He might just do that, right? Alright, so we'll use the farthing in the river. You pull your lucky fenling farthing from your pocket. The creature stares at the coin as you hurl it into the water. With something resembling a squeal of pleasure, the beast plunges into the swirling waters. It forages along the bottom of the river, looking for the shiny coin. Well, we might now be able to just like kind of hop across his back there, right? But I'm greedy, so I don't know about you, but I want to see if we can... Oh, he took the farthings with him. I wanted his stash. Okay. With a hop, skip, and a jump, you quickly leap from the beast's back and safely across the river. Well, this surely is a well. Yeah, I know. I wanted those farthings. We lost our lucky farthing now. At least it's some sign of civilization. You feel relief as freedom is close at hand. I guess we just move. We just go... Boop. No cell can hold me. Escape the dungeon. After an exhausting climb, your hand grasps the lip of the well as the rope snaps free and falls below. Panting and hanging on for your life, you grab the stone wall with both hands and clamber over the lip of the well. You land in the mud with a dull thud, knocking the wind out of yourself. Luckily, no one saw your embarrassing fall. Easy as pie, you gasp while catching your breath, and thinking there's not a dungeon in the world that can hold you. Looking ahead, you see city streets expand before you. A sigh of relief escapes you as the sun warms your face. Suddenly, the charge of the king echoes through your mind. Find the seal, expose the traitors, and save our kingdom. Remembering the king's plight, you steel your nerves and step forth into the capital city of Gwyntanel. Your determination to help is strong, an unusual feeling for a fenling, but you sense you'll end up regretting this decision. Let's look around. You squint and realize there's a silver coin amongst the stones. Sick. Yes, gimme. There it is. Alright. Bend down and snatch up the silver coins. Skipping a dungeon and finding a shiny coin? This surely is your lucky day. It is the lucky well. I mean, the beast below, you have no interest in returning down the well. This wishing well has both created and destroyed the dreams and desires of many. Okay. Nothing else? Gloomy and cramped atmosphere of the city street creates a yearning in you for wide open spaces. Can't relate. I love the city. Oh wow, look at all these places to go. Well, let's see. See a hanging sign for a curio shop. 'Tis a building with a sign posted for an inn. You notice two signs posted, one with an anvil and another with a weapon. You see a beautiful fountain in the distance. And this is the well, right? Yep, that's the well. Okay. I mean... This is just a pathway. You're in Gwyntanel Square, the heart of the city. Alright, that's probably about all there is to look at there. Let's take a look at these shops, I guess? Feet will not take me there? Well, why not? Okay, do I have to open the door? I sure do. The door swings open. I mean, it's not even locked. Why would I... Just let me in. Hello. Don't mind me, I'm just casing the joint. I mean, looking at your stock. This old chest has the designs of an elven craftsman upon it. Interestingly, it's not a chest, but a painted wooden block. Interesting. Certainly looks like a chest. And it is why I no longer buy auction lots, he says with an audible sigh. You know, fair enough, fair enough. That scroll is most mysterious. I found it on my floor, holding secrets untold. Mostly, I'd feel bad throwing it away. Well, can I have it? Can I have it? This item was procured from the late Archmage Zeltrol by a Fenling. He pauses and smiles. Maybe a relative of yours. Hey, we're not all related, okay? That's racist, man. Alright? That's... That is a replica of the famed pirate galleon Aurora. I freely admit I lack the patience for crafting such a model. Fair. Craftsman who carved the snake from clay must be a master. It is extremely lifelike. You don't carve things from clay, you sculpt them. It was given to the Duchess of Arfut by the legendary dwarven glass craftsman Hammerset. The dwarf made his flask especially for the Duchess to match the color of her eyes. Red, you say? That water skin is made of hand-stitched lizard skin. The holes make it easier to carry. Take his hand and look longingly into his eyes. Exactly. Can't tell if he's serious or not. When these wind chimes sound, the effect can be very soothing and relaxing. I keep it for my more particular clients. Okay, we did that one. This? 'Tis but a minor bauble. However, note how the gem catches the light beautifully. The shopkeeper says, appearing mesmerized. I purchased this pendant from a servant of the House of Danu. 'Twould make a fine gift for a far-sighted grandmother, the clerk confides with a wink. 'Twould be terrific. If it were true, it would be terrific. Shopkeeper notices your interest in the bottom shelf of items. Don't bother with those. I don't keep anything of value on that bottom shelf. Well, then you should just let me have them then, right? If they have no value, then surely. Okay. Don't touch, the shopkeeper says sternly. Well, you know, you said yourself that they're of no value. I hope you enjoy my humble shop, little sir. Please peruse my wares, but do not tarry before you buy. So I'm not allowed to, like, just look at your stuff? Don't tarry? I'm not allowed to, like, look around and consider things? Yeah, let's take his hand. He failed to take it. No, I could not take his hand. He would not let me. If, you know, I would give him the world, but how would I if he won't take it from me? This is a bad idea, right? You leap into the air and punch at the clerk, your blow glancing off his cheekbone. Guards! He shouts at the top of his lungs. Gwynethil soldiers storm the shop and drag you into the street. You are quickly shackled and taken to the dungeon. Oh no. You do not escape. I escaped once! Sad thing that your adventure's in here. Okay. Fair enough, fair enough. Okay. Alright, I mean, we already spoke with them. Can we speak with them again? Hope you enjoy my shop. Okay, no. Alright. Can I, like, give you the silver to buy a thing? You offer him a coin. He says, I would rather deal in curios than currency. I get fewer thieves that way. I happen to have the king's emblem. How's that for a curio? So I got you curious, huh? Huh? The shop owner looks at the emblem in your outstretched hand. A regal design, but I do not trade in fabrics. It's the king's emblem, man. Alright. The Rusted Blade Inn. Ooh, that's a good name. That's a good name for an inn. I like that one. That's a good name. Did not open. You read the proclamation. By order of the Prince Elrith, the beloved brother of the late king, all must evacuate tomorrow. Able-bodied citizens shall be recruited for the immediate defense of their homeland. Okay. Okay. We'll go in here. I trust this cloaked man. Entering the inn, you see a stout man staring intensely at a cloaked figure. You walk close enough to hear their words. The cloaked figure whispers, "See that you place the wares in his bedchamber. No more delays. Either he dies or you do." His piece said, the man in the cloak storms past you, ignoring your presence. Your eyes return to the stout man at the table. His face bright red and hands fidgeting, he stands and dashes for the exit, nearly knocking you over in the process. "Jerk!" you shout, hoping he hears you, but he's already out the door. Seeing your anger, the bartender speaks up. "Don't mind Oven? Oven? Crooked as a gnarled root, that one. We're on this way to trade minister and mucked everything up since. Now I can't help but wonder, what brings a fenling to my inn?" he says. Before you respond, you briefly ponder the ominous threats you overheard. I see a sword. Blade? Check. Rusted? Check. Not the most creative folks around here, you whisper to yourself. Hey, that's, it's a fine name for an inn. It's no Cloak and Badger. That was the name of an inn that I gave in one of my D&D games, and the players just loved it. They loved that. They spent so much time in the Cloak and Badger. The picture was of like a badger in a cloak and everything. Yeah, I thought it was a good pun. Not the most creative folks around here, you whisper to yourself. All right. Games table sits in the far corner of the inn. I mean, I was trying to look at the fireplace. Okay. By order of Ovin Alanoth, Minister of Trade, a boycott of all goods handled by the House of Quiset has been enacted. This trading house is suspected of conspiring against the late King Erond. Any citizen caught with their goods shall be promptly jailed and executed for treason. Jeez. You guess that the barkeeper keeps his ale in these barrels? I mean, probably. Probably. The well-worn floors and stained tabletops suggest the Rusted Blade Inn hosted many festivities over the years. The namesake blade hangs above the fireplace. I see that. Cannot take it. Alright. The barkeeper is wiping the bar counter. You look at the job he's doing and debate whether to tell him he missed a spot. You missed a spot. You step up to the bar, your face barely reaching over the bar top. You gesture for the barkeeper to come closer. "You must not be from around here, little fenling. Coin speaks louder than words, if you know what I'm saying." My 1 silver coin. The barkeeper leans close, taking your coin while asking, What is it you want to know?" The barkeeper replies, "Quit wasting my time. I've got your coin, now show me what you got, or be gone." Oops. What do you want to use this on? You shared the details of your perilous dungeon escape with less embellishment than your usual recanting of events. Wow. The barkeeper pauses for a moment before speaking. "That be the emblem of the king, but looks may deceive. Gwynethel has changed, fenling. Friends be rare and executions common. Prove to me the emblem be true. Now take your drink and be gone," he says quickly before yelling, "Tarina, drink for the fenling." I mean, I will absolutely take the drink. Barmaid smiles at you as you reach for the drink. As you begin to sip the sweet ale, something bumps your lips. Tavern note. Ooh. Very nice. The buxom barmaid gives you a friendly wink as she lifts 2 mugs of ale from the bar. "Enjoy your time at the Rusted Blade, fine sir." You look around, checking to see if she was talking to someone else. I was gonna make that joke. You're just taken aback from being called sir. I was just gonna make that joke. I mean, can I take another drink? No, I'm not allowed to take another drink. The barkeeper looks you up and down with what appears to be mild irritation. Have you forgotten already? I said prove the emblem is real, then we can talk. The curio shop owner can tell. Now get it. Alright. Use tavern note on self. The item is useless here. Okay, I guess we need to show it to the curio shop. And the gentleman. Oh. What do you want to use this on? His eyes scan the note. I can evaluate your emblem, but my services are not free. That buffoon at the weapon shop badmouths my wares, yet refuses to return them. Get my golden dagger from him, and I'll verify the authenticity of this emblem. Off you go, he says with a thin smile. Everybody needs... Well, yeah, just do my dirty work for me. Do my dirty work for me. Alright, alright. Alright, let's see. Which one do you suppose it is? Door is locked despite your efforts. Rattling the handles does nothing. Okay, it's probably this one then. Alright, let's see. You see a golden dagger? I don't see a golden... Oh, is that the golden dagger? Is he holding it? The man looks to be a battle-scarred veteran of many a war. He is busy polishing a blade, but you see him glancing at you. The crest features a diving hawk over a field of red. The clerk looks up and says, "Don't be fooling with the family crest." He gives you a threatening glare and then turns back to his work. Point to the quiver. That holds bolts, standard ammunition for a crossbow. 20 silver coins, he says curtly. I don't have that kind of money. Look, a Lucerne hammer. A Lucerne hammer. This warhammer is of dwarven craftsmanship. Note the shape of the weapon's head. That is a Lucerne. That is a Lucerne. Gives it a quick once-over. It's specifically designed for bludgeoning the thick skulls of goblins, he concludes. I mean, sure. It's the preferred weapon of the Durin cavalry. Picture a company of horsemen whirling these above their heads. What a terrifying sight to behold. The clerk shudders and says no more. I do love a mace. A nice fluted mace. Its light cavalry shield has the crest of the advanced scouting force of the Westland Army, founded in the forest. The carcass of the soldier looked to be eaten by wolves, the clerk says with a look of distaste. A variety of intimidating blades cover the walls of this shop. The head of this weapon is elegantly shaped, but in the hands of an expert, it is most deadly, he says bluntly. I do love a polearm. This is strictly a practical model. With an iron blade and hardwood haft, it's used for the occasional castle storming. Hey, Fate, how you doing? Or headlopping, the clerk says with a dreamy smile upon his face. Nice guy. Ate some food? Nice, what'd you have? That is a fine weapon for a fenling. The wood stock is lightweight, but don't be fooled. She packs a punch. It's yours for 1 sapphire, the clerk says with a grin. 'Tis the noblest of weapons. Knights of Calatorlin are inseparable from their sanctified swords. The clerk stares off into space and recounts the history of the blade. 'Twas handed down through the line of Douglas, Aye, the armies of the Warlock Lord rued the day they crossed his honored family. That clan stood fearsomely to the last to defend against the invasion. He finishes his story with a hastily wiped tear. So, hi. You explain your interest in the dagger to the clerk. He scoffs. That man is a crook and he'll get no favors from me. The dagger is as magical as my left boot. But you can help me. I fancy the rusted blade barmaid, but I've no courage to say so. Really? Go speak with her, tell her my feelings. Do this for me, and you shall have the blasted dagger. He said he's gonna give us a gold dagger if we talk to the barmaid for him. Really, sir? Really? Alright. Christ. I thought I was a coward. Just needs a wingman. You relay the weapon shop owner's interest in the beautiful lady. Her cheeks blush as a bright pink hue. Oh, what game is this? This is Beyond Shadowgate. Sequel to the NES game. And I guess there were some other games in the Shadowgate series as well. I've actually played none of them until now, though. He says, I fancy him too, but I could never be with him without a blessing. I can't leave the inn for hours still. Can you talk to the monk for me and get his favor so I may see my love tonight? Good God. I mean, for real. I have to play matchmaker for these people. Alright. Let's see. Oh. That looks to be a coin to me. Grinning widely, you reach down to collect the silver piece. Picking up lost valuables brings you immense joy. Fountain made of marble is spouting clear water. People in this town are known to toss a coin for good luck. I mean... We could use some luck, right? Oh, really? Really? I can't throw the coin? Okay. If you say so, game. I will not throw the coin into the fountain that you just told me people in this town like to throw coins into. See cobblestone streets leading to the castle. The center of Gwyntanel is accentuated by a beautiful fountain. I see that. Gwyntanel City Square is in this direction. Okay, where's this monk? See cobblestone streets leading to the castle. Alright, well... I don't suppose it's towards the castle, right? Tis the front entrance of a stone temple. Oh, temple. Alright. It did not open. The temple's closed? Like what? Do I have to get closer? Do I have to like... There, okay. Hello. Plaque reads, all are welcome. Feeling of peacefulness envelops you as you gaze upon the entrance to the temple of the one, the god of all. The modest robes and gentle smile reveal this man to be a monk. This way leads to the streets of the city. Alright, let's just talk to him. You explain the barmaid's request and ask the monk for his blessing. He says... It's about time with those two. Alas, I lent the charm to a soldier. Find him and return to me so that I may bless it. Okay. Can I go in the temple? You're unable to move. Okay, can't go in the temple. You have anything to say? Monk lent his charm to a local guard. Fine, yeah, okay. I mean, we probably don't want to go to the castle, right? Quick save and pickpocket. I mean, we could try taking something from him, I suppose, right? Yeah. Hi, are you the guard that has the thing? You ask for the charm. The guard nods, frowns, and looks through you. Indeed, it is lucky, but perhaps it is not. My troop was sent to patrol in the Torlin Forest. I returned alone, in sorrow. Some days I do not feel so lucky, Fenling. A certain card-playing scoundrel took my war medal. Get it back. I always do play a thief. Get it back for me, and I'll give up my lucky charm. His piece said, he returns to his watch. Sneak up to the guard and reach to his hip to relieve him of his loot. Unfortunately, your pickpocketing skills are rusty. Caught by surprise, you feel nothing but the spear that ushers you into the cold embrace of death. Damn. Never let your pocketing skills, get rusty. In 3.5, we just called it sleight of hand. It went from pickpocketing to sleight of hand and covered some more other things like that, but yeah. Alright, okay. Let's go and talk with him again. Guard wants his war medal. Apparently he lost it in a card game. Get it back and deliver it to him. Alright. Let's see. The inn had a games table. Games table sits in the far corner of the inn. Cannot take it. Keeper looks up and down with what appears to be mild irritation. Yeah. Please find the monk. I mean, I found the monk. He won't give the blessing until he gets his thing, the thing back from the soldier, and the soldier won't give me the thing back until he gets his thing back from the... Alright. I mean... You don't know about any of this, right? Explain your interest in the deck. Okay, nope. And you just... Nope. Talk to her. I mean, I talked to her already, but she needs a bless... Alright. Like, who do you suppose has this thing then? Yeah, so certain card playing scoundrel took your war medal. Get it back for me. I mean, yeah, but where? Where is this card playing scoundrel? I don't recall anybody mentioning playing cards. So. Yeah, okay. Alright, you don't know anything about... Yeah, no, of course not. You want your dagger. Alright. Where is this card playing scoundrel? Maybe the real card games were the deaths we made along the way. Exactly. I mean, anybody know where I might find this dude? Lost in a card game. But, like, logically, the only... Look in the bottom left. Like, over here. The well-worn floor. Yep. That's all I'm seeing. And this says it's a game table, but there's no one currently sitting at it. Happens if I move left. Oh, wait. I never noticed. There is like a... Oh my god, I did never notice that. Didn't even occur to me that there was a place to move there. I did not even notice that. Well, would you look at that? Okay. Guardsman of the City Watch is enjoying a cold ale. He's looking at a deck of cards. It's a rendition of the famous woodland hunter painting, commonly found in taverns throughout the land. While the creature varies to watch the local forest wildlife, the hunter is always depicted using a bow. Okay. Hey you. Hey. I only play for money, Fenling. If you don't have a coin, then be off. I have a coin. I have a coin. And there's some coin then. Join me, little Fenling. Best me in a fair match, and I'll have a prize for you. Uh-oh. The game is high and low. It's so simple, even a Fenling can learn it. Wow. All you do is pick high or pick low. To win, you must guess correctly if the next card in the deck is higher or lower than the card you see now. If you pick low and your card is lower than the one on the table, then you win. If your card is higher, then you lose. Win 5 hands in a row, and I'll give you a genuine shiny war medal I got from the last fool who tried to best me. Let's quit yammering and play. Alright, now... you need to tell me, like, is this a complete 52 card deck? Like, what kind of deck is this exactly? Are aces high or low? Like, you know... Did I get Beyond Shadowgate yet? I don't think so, no. I'm... But welcome back, Necro. I'm gonna assume the next one is low. I'm gonna assume the next one is high. Oh. Dang. Alright. I'm guessing we need to go get another coin, right? Whoops. We're gonna have to get another coin, right? This is what we're gonna do here? No. No, we're not. No, that is not what we do. There's not another coin here. Alright, what does one do then, now that we have lost? Well, that's a problem, because we don't have another coin. Ask him for a do-over. I'm sure he'll be amenable to that, right? Can I get a do-over, sir? Can I get a do-over? Oh, okay. We are just doing a do-over. Okay. Alright. The next one is probably higher. Alright, the next one is lower. The next one is going to be higher. Alright, this is probably lower. But it was not. It was a... Okay. Okay. At least we can keep doing this. Alright. Low. High. Low. I don't like 8. Yeah, that was what I was worried about. Eight's a little middle ground. Alright. Probably lower. Probably higher. Are you for real with that? Alright. Higher. Cards indeed. Cards indeed. Alright. Surely higher than a 2. 7 is literally the worst possible thing. Alright. Lower. Lower? Nope. That time it wasn't. Alright. Lower than a king. Probably lower than 10. Oh, God. Probably lower than an 8. Alright, cool, cool, cool. Higher than a 4. Probably lower than Jack. Alright, we won the card game. There we go. Well, dang, you're just too lucky. Take this medal and get out of here. Yeah, so lucky. So lucky. Alright, we got the guards thing. For being a simple game, it's surprisingly hard to win 5 times in a row. Exactly. Just the odds, yeah. Real casinos should just let you play until you... Exactly. You paid your money. Go ahead and keep playing. It's fine. Also, here's all the free drinks you could want while you're doing it. Yeah. Got your medal. Hand over the war medal to the guard. He inspects it and hands you the charm. Hope you fare better with it than I, he says with a somber tone as he resumes his duty. Let's make an entry fee and then all the games are free to play. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Like renting an arcade, right? The monk takes the charm, whispers some words, and returns it to you. Whoever holds this charm will be blessed. May you be at peace, Fenling. Alright, thanks. Here's your charm. The barmaid smiles widely as you hand over the charm. You did it! Give this to my love and tell him to meet me. Thank you. She kisses your cheek, then quickly returns to her work, leaving your heart fluttering. Oh. She blessed us with an embrasse. Here's the hairpin. The clerk's face erupts into a smile as he recognizes the hairpin. He shouts, "She does love me." Sus. Reaches over the counter and lifts you into an uncomfortably tight hug. Aw. Bless you, he says, delivering a kiss on your nose. Aw, we got 2 kisses. He lowers you down and hands over the dagger. Take this, you earned it, and my thanks. You grab the dagger, smiling thinly. Wiping your face, you reflect that these two are perfect for each other, with their love for excessive displays of affection. Oh, they're gonna be so gross. They're gonna be that couple. Yeah, exactly. Threesome? Hey, have you considered threesome? Have you considered polycule? Consider polycule. No, I'm armed and dangerous. I mean, it's a gold dagger, so you know, I mean... Alright. All of this. Here's your gold dagger. Excellent. Thank you for getting me this fine object. I am glad to have it back. However, this is a shop after all. If you are interested, I will part with this dagger for 1 gold coin. It is a steal at that price. Now let me see your emblem. Yes, it is authentic. Take this note to the barkeeper and show no one else or you risk your life. Cool. So I can't even... I brought him that dagger, and he's like, you can keep it for a gold piece. Yeah, I wonder, right? Could I have just stabbed him? Probably would have gone poorly. Alright. And finally... The barkeeper reads the note. Ye be telling the truth. Our king lives. Go to the smithy and repeat to him. Prevail. Quickly, Fenling. Prevail. That's it. Just the word prevail. Quickly, Fenling. Take this key and go. Cool. Nope. Need to use smithy key. There we go. Key produces a satisfying click as it releases the lock. The door opens. Alright. Let's look around. Door exits the street. Sebi anvil is used to shape hot metal. Countless marks on its face imply it has seen much use. The stone forge houses an extremely hot fire the blacksmith uses to work his craft. The intense heat causes a sheen of sweat to break out on your forehead. The sword looks new, heavy, and sharp. You would not want to be on the receiving end of the blade. Like how death is always looming. Always. Just always. Just constantly. One wrong click. This liquid-filled barrel is used to quench hot metal. So it should be oil then, theoretically, because you're not supposed to quench with water, I believe. This round shield looks constructed of pine and iron. The craftsmanship is impressive. The burnt smell of metal inside the smithy nearly overwhelms you. A large, muscular man, dirtied by soot and glistening with sweat, stands before you with an expectant look. Remembering the innkeeper's words, you say, prevail. The blacksmith's face changes to a wide grin. He says, I knew it! Hurry to the back! His massive arm nearly rips the door off its hinges as he beckons you into the room. Dang. Out the back, through the cave, you'll find an entrance among the rocks. If you get stuck, use the map for help. Now go. The map. Thank you for the follow, DP Mengelt. Thank you for the follow. I do a lot of kind of retro games, indie games, and I do a lot of stuff in VR as well. So, do stick around if that sounds fun. You walk past the mountain doubling as a blacksmith and into a small room. Suddenly, the door slams shut behind you. Voices you don't recognize shout orders at the blacksmith to open the door. It sounds like the royal guard is looking for you. You hear keys fumble at the lock and drop as the blacksmith curses his clumsy hands. He's buying you some time to escape. Excellent. Well, we should probably just beat feet then. Your feet will not take... Why not? Despite the blacksmith's efforts to delay the guards, they bust through the door and tackle you to the floor, knocking you out. You awaken in an upsettingly familiar jail cell. Snickers of laughter tell you the jailer and Minotaur remember you well. Welp. Hi, thanks for playing Beyond Shadowgate. Series co-creators Dave Marsh and Carl Rolfs. Alright, let's try that again. Alright. So you don't recognize, hear the stuff. Okay, let's alright, you throw yourself out of the window in a graceful swan dive. Unfortunately, gravity was less cooperative than you had hoped, and your descent and impact with the ground proved quite lethal. With your demise, the land of Kaltorin fell to ruin. Okay, alright, no, this is fine. Alright, What do I... Okay, so not through the window. Alright. What do they want from us, then? The outline of a trapdoor is visible on the floor. Yep. The trapdoor is being held firmly in place by the latch. Open the latch? Use the latch? Alright, you release the latch and unlock the trapdoor. Open the trapdoor. And swing out the trapdoor, see large descending in the hidden passage below. Go down. It did not... No, move. Move, please. Okay, there we go. The heavy wooden trapdoor was slammed shut when you left. You cannot lift it open. Okay, alright. This torn parchment is part of a map. Well, he did say there would be a map. I was wondering what he meant. You pick up and examine the discarded parchment. You realize that it is a piece of a map of the kingdom and surrounding lands. It's not complete, but it may prove useful, so you decide to hold on to it. Cool. Look at map. Okay. Sure. So there's the town leading up, and there's like the temple and the castle. So theoretically, like we went back here, and this, so we should be where exactly? One moment there. Shouldn't we be like back here? So we went through like we're off the map. Alright, well, let's look around. The tunnel exit is ahead. There's a foul-smelling stagnant puddle of water. Refreshing breeze wafts in from the far side of the tunnel. Alright, well, let's go this way. Hey, Foxtrot. How you doing? As you exit the cave, you see a makeshift camp flying the banner of Lord Jer, built along the outskirts of the city walls. Good. I'm doing okay. I'm tired, you know, but we're hanging in. City walls. From the size of the camp, you guess Jer must have over 50,000 troops ready to slay siege to Gwyntanel. You must hurry. Must I? All right. So this is the forest that we're looking at here. Are Twinkies for Twinks? I mean, Twinkies can be for anybody, but especially for Twinks, yes. And Twinks are for me. Alright, let's check it out. Oh, hello. Soldier wearing the uniform of the Westland forces suddenly jumps from the underbrush and grabs your collar. He calls out, "It's all right, Captain. Just caught me another spy." A voice with a thick accent replies. I mean, I was under the impression that all of these accents were thick, so I don't know what to do for this one then. "Aye, bring him along." I'm going to go even thicker, that's right. Before you can correct their mistake, you are clubbed unconscious. You wake up just in time to be beheaded. Great. Love that for us. Twinks get a +2 buff from Twinkies. No, they get a +2 slim from Twinkies. You have failed in your quest. Yep, alright. Alright, so let's not go that way. So that was immediate death. A large stone slab sits loosely in the wall. Okay. This appears to be a dead end, but the elaborate stonework here surely hides some kind of entrance. I mean, surely. Don't call me Shirley. You don't have a good feeling about these strange markings on the ground. I don't have a good feeling about a lot of the things in this game. Appears to be, yeah. Alright, did not work. Oh. You hear the cranking sound of machinery. Suddenly, several spikes explode upward from beneath you. Your body is pierced in multiple places. You do not survive. It's a sad thing that your adventures have ended here. Very sad indeed. Wrap your knuckles on the heavy stone and press at the sturdiness of the slabs. Force will not open this door. Well, what if we talk to the door and ask it to open? Okay. So this is death. You have anything to say, Navi? Looks like it's the back door for us. Let's avoid any conflict as we sneak into the castle. Well, sure, but... How does one... And this is just back this way. Wooden trap door is closed tight. You cannot open it from this side. Yeah. Alright. I think this is immediate death. Yeah. This appears to be a dead end. I mean, wrap your knuckles on it. That only hurt your hand. That only hurt your hand. That will leave a bruise. I mean... So we're, like, here then, right? Told me something before I jumped out the window. I was look at the map. Oh! Look at that. Would you look at that? Doot. Alright. You get blood drawn. Do you look away or stare at the needle? I look away because I'm actually terrified of needles. So let's see. So it's that one. It's like the 3 o'clock, the 6 o'clock, and like the 11 o'clock. 3, 6, and 11. Alright. There we go. You look, because how much you get to see that much of your own blood? It's not the blood. Like, blood does not squeak me out, but I have a thing with needles. I don't like seeing my, like, flesh, like, being pierced like that. It creeps me out. Which I think kind of also just feeds into, like, my fear of, like, just medical stuff in general. Like, I will do anything to not go to a hospital. They terrify me. Like, I go into a panic attack going into a hospital. Centerstone slides backward as the cranking sound of machinery rises to your left. The large stone doors slide apart before grinding to a halt. The way is now open. Yeah, men will do anything except... Look, not to go too deeply into it. No, they terrify me. An old rusted iron lever protrudes from the wall. Do you wonder what it does? I do wonder what it does. But knowing this game, it's gonna go poorly for me. By the way this smooth slab of rock is set in the wall, you know it's a door. I mean, clearly. It's a secret tunnel. The cobwebs and musty smell suggest it has not been used recently. You grasp the lever and pull down hard. It grudgingly moves and then gets stuck. You hear machinery creaking to life as the stone door slides open. I feel like that was too easy. The lever is stuck despite your efforts. It won't go back up. I don't trust it. That was too easy. I do not trust it. Entered Castle Agwin. You exit the secret passage and step foot into the splendor of the lower level of Castle Gwynthonel. In fact, you remember being dragged through this very corridor on your way to the dungeons. Oh, how nostalgic. The king's words ring in your ears. Fiends have usurped the throne. Find the scroll of disenchantment. Collect the royal seal from my hidden chamber. You hear the shuffling of armored guards down the hall. You decide to keep a low profile. And don't tell me what to do. This tapestry is elegantly woven, depicting a chillingly realistic demon. The lower edge hangs above the floor, revealing an opening. The stone corridor stretches ahead. The halls of the lower levels continue on through this archway. Okay. Hey, what do you have to say? Anything? If anyone's going to believe us, we'll need evidence of the traitors' wrongdoings. We need to search the castle. Well, no kidding. Alright. Light emerges from the dancing flames as the torch burns brightly. You notice that it is quite permanently fixed to the wall. They will not let us take any of these torches. They just refuse to let us take a torch. Let's see. Let's check under here. Oh, that's where we came from. Okay. All right. So we can go forward, or we can go this way. Let's go this way first. Well. The front entrance of the castle welcomes esteemed visitors from many lands. It's like a guest book. People sign a guest book when entering the castle. Is that what's going on here? What if I close the book? No? Okay. The carpeted corridor leads to an angled hallway containing a large tapestry. There's no mistaking this as the royal crest of Gwynthonel. You see a heavily barred door and smell the fragrance of a pleasant meal. Ooh. Fine tapestries, 5 out of 5. Would visit again, yeah. Yeah. 4.5 was constantly hearing the screamings of people being killed by the Minotaur down below. Alright. Ooh. I like food. You're unable to move there. Oh, I meant look. The fork and cleaver imply this is the kitchen. The door, however, is locked. Oh. The door has a heavy wooden bar across it to prevent dungeon prisoners from escaping. Oh, this must be the way up that we saw. Okay. Alright, that would be up the stairs that way. That is locked. I don't know if I want to go upstairs yet. Decorative suits of Gwynethelian knights' armor line the grand hall. You look warily, wondering should you walk too close. Could its halberd come crashing down upon you? You never know. Blammo. It sure did. You close them like... I don't know why I thought, like, this would not go poorly for me, right? You clumsily bump the armor, causing the halberd to topple over directly into the side of your skull, of course. You would appreciate the clean slice if it wasn't your head being split in two. You've died. The skies darken, and the world is doomed. Yeah, exactly. You wonder if this is a bad idea. You do it anyway. That's literally how I play these games, yes. Literally how I play these games. I bet you think it'll happen if we try to take it instead? I bet it will, alright? Yeah, it sure did. Yeah. I had to know, though. I had to know. Alright. Can I speak to them? Okay. Just making sure those are empty sets of armor. Cannot move there. Is it really such that, like, if I even try to move past, these things are gonna, like, swing down at me? Okay. Fine. Hey, Andy. Welcome back. Woke up from some eepies. Well. Looking closely, you see a stone. It's, you know, is loosely set into the wall. Can I open it? Cannot open that. Can I hit it? It only hurt my hand. Can I move it? Can I use it? Stone is too heavy to move with your bare hands. You'll need a tool to pry it out. Of course. Of course. Stone stairwell connects to the main and second floors. Oh, so many places to go. See doorways on both sides of the hall ahead. Sure do. The word livery is etched into the closed door. This hallway angles down the corridor. This hall leads to the castle tower. Well, do you suppose we can go into the livery? Tis a bookshelf with tomes on proper etiquette. Oddly, there is a book of recipes on the shelf as well. To cook man? This is the livery of a Westland servant. You can tell because it has the crest of the High Lord Jer upon its front. You find it strange that it is in this castle. Looking it over closely, you notice the pocket is clasped. You realize you'll have to take the uniform first. Oh, okay, fine. I can't just unclasp the thing. Take the servant's uniform. Now can I open it? You unclasp the uniform pocket, reach in, and take out a gold coin. It's your lucky day. You start thinking of what you'll buy with your gold loot. You remember the curio shop owner was looking to trade. It's true, he's got that dagger. You realize that you have no use for the uniform, so you discard it. Okay. It wouldn't just let me take the coin out of the pocket. It's like, no, you have to take it first. And then just immediately throw it away. The warmth in this servant lounge reminds you of the reading room back at your mother's house in the Fens. That's nice. The crumbling stone of the large fireplace adds to the homey feel of this room. A handsome specimen of a royal stag with long branched antlers is mounted proudly on the wall. We don't have any kind of fondness for stags around here, you know. We're not big fans of deer around here. Through the window is a majestic view of the Torlin Forest. crumbling stone of the large fireplace adds to the homey feel of this room. Yeah, okay. Okay. Well, let me think here. We definitely can't get back to the town right now anyway to get that dagger, so... Should we go to the tower here? This was the way to the tower, right? Yep, tower access. The plaque reads, "The Great Tower of Castle Gwynthonel." Tower door is firmly locked. Okay, we cannot go to the tower. Alright, let's go this way. Oh, hello. The trade hall. As you step into the hallway, you see a gaunt figure approaching. A raspy voice calls out to you. I didn't know they allowed your kind in my castle. If you must sully my halls, then know your place and show deference. Bow your head to the royal chancellor and address me as Sir Balthazar, halfling. Oh, apparently we are also known as halflings, okay. Or I'll have you reprimanded at once. You slowly bow your head, and through gritted teeth utter, "Yes, Sir Balthazar," as the man walks past you down the hall. You lift your head and wonder if there's something in the water supply that turns the people here into raging jerks. Mood. This richly woven tapestry depicts a scene of a large warship cutting through the waves. But we can't take that. Light emerges from the dancing flames as the torch burns brightly. You notice that it is quite permanently fixed to the wall. Peering out the window, you see large mountains far in the distance. So, yeah, if we're on that side of the castle, that would make sense, right? Alright. The hallway ends with doors on both sides. You don't say. Open both of those while we're at it. Why not? Alright. Let's take a look. Oh, well. It's a map of the lands around Gwynthonel. Markers on the map show that the city is surrounded by hostile forces. Oh, welcome, Flitchard. I am having a good time with this so far. Yep. I never actually played the original. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Flitchard. I will probably be going only a little bit longer on this, and then probably be switching out to just chilling in some VRChat, but I'll let you know if I do need any. I'll probably just be going a little bit longer. Well, thank you. I appreciate that very much. You notice that it is suspiciously only loosely attached to the wall. Well, gimme. You easily take the map off the wall and set it aside. Gimme. Cannot want why. I want it. I'll take that. Alright. Take the key from the hidden hole in the wall. Let's see. Outlined is a vague plan to defend the city against an all-out attack on its walls. There's a hastily scribbled note written on the bottom of the page. Overn, Jair's advisors did not believe the story of the king's kidnapping. That is why he has come with his army. When he discovers the king, he will surely seek vengeance. You must act quickly to dispose of the prince and pin it on him. Yeah, it just says, yes, yeah, this is a really vague plan. Just ask them to leave. Hey, Bailey. Thank you for the raid. How you doing? How's the cute fops? Foxo raid. Thank you for the follow, Raisin. If you're unaware, I do a lot of retro stuff, a lot of indie stuff, as well as a lot of stuff in VR. Like I will do dance games in VR, kind of chill in VRChat, sometimes do lectures in VRChat. Found something you missed? Is it the gold coin? The gold coin, I think, was probably easy to miss. It was a weird roundabout thing. Dispose of the prince and pin it on him. Use the Mandragora from Veldar, then execute the king. I have fled. If you fail, I suggest you do the same, Majalik. The gold coin. Let's see. Cannot be taken. The title of the closed book is A Chronicle of the History of Kaltorlin. Can we open the book? We sure can. You notice that the book has one page with a folded corner, as if begging to be opened to this page. It contains a passage about Prince Torlin Gwenthal, the founder of Gwenthanel. A lot of people missed the front door of the castle. I don't think I went in the front door of the castle. Prince Torlin Gwenthal looked across the battlefield. The barbarians had been defeated, but at a high price. With a glimmer of a tear, the prince turned his head towards the setting sun and raised his right arm to salute the fallen. He stood there silently, paying homage to those whose sacrifice opened the path to victory. I feel like I probably should have paid more attention to that. That was probably an important clue. Hold on. Alright, looked across the battlefield. The barbarians had been defeated, but at a high price. With a glimmer of a tear, the prince turned his head towards the setting sun and raised his right arm to salute the fallen. This sounds very specific, right? That like he didn't just raise an arm, right? He raised his right arm. And he turned to the setting sun, right? Which theoretically then, yeah, would be to the west. Still stuck in the castle. Need to get into the kitchen somehow. He stood there silently, paying homage to those whose sacrifice opened the path to victory. Okay. I might be thinking too hard about that, but that feels important that they were that specific about which way he turned and which arm he raised. Alright. I don't understand why I can't take that map, though. Let's see. Let's look around. The portrait of a stunning woman is secured to the wall. Her soft features and burning eyes momentarily mesmerize you. A large stone fireplace is built into the wall of this chamber. The small chest bears the same designs as the frame holding the stained glass image. The chest is locked. An elaborate stained glass image is affixed to the wall. It looks decorative as no light shines through from behind. Judging by the fine furniture, this must be the room of a castle official. The frame of this large canopied bed is made of a darkly stained oak. The down-filled mattress looks very inviting. I bet. A large chandelier hangs from the ceiling. Its many candles are lit, creating small puddles of wax on the rug. What a mess. Alright. Gaudy portrait of an obese man. The inscription reads, Oven Loenth, : me. You recognize him as the portly man who dashed by you earlier in Gwenthanel. Okay. Open? No. Hit? It only hurt my hand. Let's see, open chest. Chest is locked. Iron key. Key fits into the lock. As you turn the key, you hear mechanical sounds stirring from behind the stained glass. The glass explodes outward, launching deadly shards through your face and body. You've sprung a trap, of course. As you bleed out, you stumble around the room only to trip and bash your head on a bedpost. It sure is a sad thing that my adventure has ended here. Cave Troll was stuck on for a while. The solution of runaway didn't occur until you noticed it follow you. Yeah. To be fair, it probably would have taken me at least a couple of minutes to think to throw that farthing into the water, but like several people in chat just said like throw it into the water, and I was like, that's probably the correct solution. So to be fair, yeah, chat like got me there like at least probably about a minute faster than I would have gotten there. So, Don't suppose there's a way around that, then, is there? I can't... Probably can't move... No, can't move that. I don't have anything that I think I could use to make myself not die from that glass. So for now, maybe I don't mess with that. Maybe we don't mess with that for the moment. I don't think there's anything else in this room for us. Let's see, I can try the iron key on this, because this was locked, I believe. I could try this key on a few things. Nope, not on there. That's what I'm guessing. I'm guessing that chest is just a red herring, yeah. So, let's see. Maybe it does open the livery? Not the livery, the kitchen? No, it does not. Let's see, is there anything else? Is there any other locked door this iron key might work on instead? Yeah, I can't get through here, I believe. This was the way we came in. Let's see. We can't get back through here, and down there would be the dungeon anyway. I believe. So we still can't do that. Uh-oh. There's a guard here. Oh, hello. Plaque says, Treasury. You rub your hands together and smile widely, imagining the spoils contained within. I'm guessing this would not be the iron key, but we can try. No, it is not. Oh, does he? Okay. I wanted to try doing stuff other than just go to the guard immediately, I figured, but... You know, I know what are the odds, right? Unlike the wooden doors found in the rest of the castle, this steel door is clearly meant to keep everyone out. It should be no surprise that it is securely locked. It was worth a shot, right? They joked earlier about, like, you know, that story about the dude who was in his jail cell for 3 days before realizing it wasn't locked, right? The guard looks at you and says, "Do you have the wine? He will be expecting it." I don't. I don't have wine. The frown on the guard's face tells you that he has been having a bad day. Oh, that's a mood, buddy. But I like a hint about getting into the kitchen. Maybe in a sec. I am probably going to be calling this in a couple of minutes anyway for now. And end it out by just chilling in VRChat for a while. But single door flanked by 2 large crests of Gwyntanel. I mean, there's something I don't think I tried, which is probably... It's one of those things that's so simple, right? Okay, just knocking didn't work. What if we... No. It's locked, so we can't just go into it, yeah. There it is. Torch burns brightly. Notice that it is quite permanently... Yeah. I don't suppose... Yeah, okay. Basically playing a Kender / Hobbit. Yeah, basically a Fenling. They call us halflings as well, so... Iron key didn't work. I don't suppose the Jailer key would work, right? Yeah, no, of course not. That's not going to work on that either. I don't know. I don't see anything obvious. Hey, Shiro. How you doing? Yeah, just to keep it safe, exactly. We were just borrowing it. Just keeping it safe. You know. The cookbook, okay. Alright, I was like, wait, didn't it mention a recipe book? Alright, the cookbook is now in hand, alright. Wondering if the king has a favorite recipe, you open the cookbook and find a key inside. With no more use for the book, you discard it. There we go. I don't know why I didn't do that when I initially... It mentioned there was a cookbook, and I didn't think to take it. I didn't even think to take that book. I don't know why. How silly. Why didn't I think to take that? That's so obvious. Cook the book, toss it in the fire. I don't think that's what they mean by when they say, you know, you're cooking the books. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't think to pick that up. It made a special note of it that there was a cookbook there and everything, and I didn't think to just take it. Alright, well. Brown burlap sack has the word flour written upon it. It's a slice of garlic rum cheese. It tastes as good as it smells offensive. I don't know about rum and cheese. That sounds a little weird to me. I'm not a big fan of rum, though. Spread has a freshly baked look and smell to it. The serving tray is made of pure elven silver. The metal is known for its legendary ability to reflect any incident light. Shouldn't that be incidental? I don't know. An iron cauldron hangs above the hearth. The mouth-watering aroma of venison stew escapes from beneath the lid. Not venison. Zyre, look away. It's an invoice from the tavern. Bottle of the king's wine ×1. The number of zeros on the bill is astounding. It looks like the bill has been paid in full and the wine is ready to be picked up. Okay. The damage on this spoon implies it has seen use as a tool and not for cooking. It's surprisingly hard. Several metal stew pots hang on the wall. You never were one for cooking. Eating, on the other hand, you do quite well. I'm good at both of those things. Several metal stew pots hang on the wall. Never. Yeah. Okay. Let's see whatever they'll let us take. Let's just start taking stuff. Treat the damaged spoon. You note it feels unusually durable for a kitchen implement. Take the odorous cheese. Pick up the loaf of bread. As you lift the silver tray, the light reflects off of the metal in a dazzling display of colors. I feel like since it just let us grab all those things, some of these we probably shouldn't have taken, right? I've got a bad feeling about this cheese now. That this something's gonna like smell us out because of the cheese, right? Probably, right? Like they made a note about how smelly it is, and they just gave us just so much stuff, right? All right. You suppose we can pry open that brick with the spoon? You jam the spoon into the crevice and slowly wiggle the stone free. It drops to the floor with a loud crash. Alright, cool. The hidden space is revealed. Well, let's just take that. You take the scroll. You gently open the scroll and begin reading. The royal seal is proof of sovereignty, and only a king may bestow it upon another. With the shimmering king as witness, one king shall say this spell of disenchantment to the other, Tar Gwynthal. You realize it is a magical word of power. You have, in fact, been given some sort of magic, with a K. You have learned the spell, Tar Gwynthal. Good to know. Good to know. Yeah, they give you... There's a lore reason, that's true, yeah. We are just, yeah... We are basically a Kender, yeah. Okay, cool. So the wine is back, like, at the village, though. Can we get to the village, is the question. That's the question. You need the receipt thing for the wine? You know, I didn't try taking it. Maybe I do. I don't think I would, because it did just say, like, it's... Okay, I do need the invoice. Okay. So I did need that, okay. Good call, good call, good call. Did I try taking the flour, too? Struggle to lift the sack, fail, okay. Wait, let's say... Need to empty the contents first. The stitching on this sack is stronger than Orichalcum mail. Need to cut it open. Looking around, you notice there's not a single knife in the whole kitchen. What are the odds? A hint on how to get back to town? Not just yet. I do think I'm gonna call it for now anyway. This has been going on this for about 2.5 hours, but I figure I want to finish up with a little VRChat, just chilling and chatting. But yep. Yeah, thanks for stopping by, Flishard. I'm having a good time with it. I'm enjoying my time with this. Getting back to town is easy. I mean, I'm sure I'll figure it out. I just haven't figured out how to do it yet. But, sure you want to quit. We did just save, so we should be fine. Probably should just said quit back to desktop, but that's fine. We'll just do that. Just call an Uber. You're not wrong. Surely that'll work, right? I mean, obviously. But okay, I'll pop you all onto the splash screen for now. I'll be back in a few minutes, and we'll just close it out by chilling in VRChat for a little while. Let's jump out the window. You know, every window I have tried jumping out of has gone very poorly for me. So, but all right, I'll be back in just a few. So everyone, feel free to grab some refreshments, get hit the bathroom, all that fun stuff. Because I'll run some ads while I'm on break and getting set up for that. And we'll be back in just a couple minutes. So, all right, I'll catch you all in just a few.